Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. It's Gavin here, and today I'm going to be taking Super Witches into Legend League because I was trying them in some friendly challenges earlier, and I was just shocked at how powerful they were. I got the army from my buddy Swishy over here. He's a very good player. You can see good profile. And yeah, he uses them in Legend League and is just wrecking bases. So I wanted to try it too since the Broom Witches have completely destroyed the season. I figured, yeah, I'm just going to try some armies that I don't usually use. I will still go back to the Hogs after this season. Don't worry, I have not abandoned them. I just want to have some fun while we have this crazy season. So yeah, anyways, let's get straight into the first attack. Okay, guys, first raid of the day, and I don't know if I mentioned this earlier, but this is my first time in my entire life using Super Witches in Legend League, so yeah, don't judge if I mess up. I'm a total noob with this army. I am pretty good with the Fireball, though. I'm experienced with that. If anyone is a Super Witch expert and has some tips for me, just let me know in the comments below, and yeah, I will read it and take some consideration. I'm not exactly sure where to start over here. Let's just start our Warden like this, with some healers to back him up. And I don't want to take too long with my fireball. I just want to get something decent that gives me a decent amount of value. So, yeah, let's just see where my warden decides to go here. I can maybe start a little bit of cleanup while I have some time. Yeah, that looks great. Okay, a super witch just came out of the clan castle. So let's poison that thing. And, come on, maybe take out the ricochet cannon. Alright, great. While he's dealing with that, I am going to start my fireball. I think that looks great. Yeah, I felt like that was decent value, right? Yeah, not too bad. Alright, now let's pull the warden over. We'll pull him over here. Apprentice warden. I don't know if I took too long with that fireball. Felt like I took quite a while. But yeah, we'll just have to find out. Let's use a wall breaker to push everyone in. And the ice golem as well. And then what you do is you put your queen on the opposite end like this to funnel everybody inside. And yeah, just let the queen do her thing. Put a couple Valkyries around to help with funneling if you need to. And my king kind of is walking around, so I'm going to use another wall breaker to help him out. And let's use the queen's ability as well. And honestly, I'll click the king's very, very soon. I think as soon as he steps up right here, I'm going to click it. Yeah, just like that. Looks wonderful. Let's rage on all of the witches now. And we can use the jump spell right here is perfect. Yeah, looking great. Let's start the RC on the opposite end right now. And this is honestly looking wonderful. This is what I mean, guys, by this army is ridiculously easy and powerful. Like, I was just shocked. Like, I've never used this army in my entire life. Today was my first day trying it, and it looks like I've been using this army for a long time. What is wrong with the Dark Elixir storage, by the way? What has happened? But yeah, this is kind of insane how easy the army is and how powerful it is. Like, this is kind of insane. Anyways, yeah, let's get straight into the next raid. I'm having fun. Alright, next raid here, and I'm not exactly sure how to approach this one either. I don't want to go too greedy with my fireball, but I also want to make sure I get enough value. Maybe on the Crusher Mortar. Yeah, on the Crusher Mortar looks like actually a really nice spot. That's what I'm going to try to do. Can I do this with one invis spell? Is that possible? No, I'm going to use two. I'm going to use two invis spells just to be safe. And as soon as he steps up a little bit... Okay, there's Teslas, actually. I gotta be a little bit careful. Let's have him take out these Teslas first. And then I think I'm gonna ice block him afterwards. Yeah, let's just ice block and then do that. And it should hit the Crusher Mortar, right? Great. Yeah, amazing fireball here. And let's use a Headhunter because those heroes are going aggro. Okay, looks like I've got to use... Let's just put the witches down. I think that'll be enough, right? Yeah, okay. Hopefully he doesn't follow this Tesla. That could kind of cause issues. I think we're good. Yeah, looks like everyone is heading in one direction. Let's use a wall breaker to pop everyone in and put the queen right here to set a funnel with a couple of Valkyries. And then put the troop launcher and the king down, and this is looking great, right? Also, I think I should use the jump spell pretty early here. Let's use it like this. Oh, I think I just missed. I don't know if that jump spell hit. We will find out soon. Okay, wow, it did hit. Jump spell was perfect. Let's see. I don't know if this one is looking good or bad. Not exactly sure. I can start a little bit of cleanup. And let's hit the king's ability. Poison on the furnace. Let's rage on everybody in the middle. I feel like they need some support. And I'm going to send my RC from the opposite end to deal with that expo. Also, let's invis the healers before they all die. Yeah, I felt like that was pretty smart to invis the healers there. And guys, this base looks completely crushed. Bro, was it just me, or like were all of you guys sleeping on this too? I had no idea that super witches are this easy and this powerful. Like, I always knew they were a viable strategy, but I kind of just assumed they were kind of difficult, like fireball rocket loons. But no, this is easy. After the fireball, it's just spam pretty much. This is kind of crazy. I don't know. I'm not going to switch from the hogs just because I've been using them for so long. But yeah, this is without a doubt easier than hogs. 100%. And it seems like it's just as powerful. Alright, next base here, and it's a double invis base. So this should be super simple, right? Like, we're just going to fireball one of these invis towers, and I think it's going to be really easy, right? Yeah, let's just think about it. Is that the best value? Yeah, I want to say it is the best value. Or maybe on this, actually, this is kind of better value. Hold on. Hold on a sec. That multi-inferno is kind of insane value. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. We're going to try to fireball that multi-inferno because look at the value. Just look at that, guys. Let's go 1, 2, 3. And click the fireball. Beautiful. Wow. Yeah, that's a sick fireball. That is just amazing. Wow. Alright, now let's pull the warden over here. Apprentice warden. Ice golem. And come on, warden, come back over here. I'm going to use a Valkyrie here to clear those buildings, make sure that he doesn't go to the wrong direction. And I'm going to use the king ability to trigger this invis tower, I think. Pretty sure that is smart. Yeah, let's click it right now. King ability dealt with that invis tower really nicely. And I'm going to also wall break to let the witches in there. And okay, I kind of didn't do this right. You're supposed to use the queen to funnel everybody in. Instead, I used the king to funnel everyone in. But I feel like it's still going to work, right? I feel like this can definitely work still. Alright, that inferno is actually being a little bit of an issue. What should I do here? Let's use the log launcher like that. I don't know if I've messed this up. I feel like I did not do this right, guys. Let me know. We will find out soon. But yeah, I definitely feel like I made some mistakes here. Oh, there's a super witch in my CC. Guys, I totally forgot about that. I can't really use the log launcher if there's a super witch. Let's just see. Let's rage on the RC, pop her ability, and ice block on all of those hogs, and then send some headhunters in like this. Also snipe out those buildings. And honestly, I think it's still a 3-star. Wow, yeah, I know this raid was sloppy, but guys, this army is just so good. Oop, let's invis the warden before he dies. Wow, yeah, this army is kind of crazy. I'm loving it. I'm honestly loving it. Just loving it. Alright, next raid here. This one looks tricky because there's not exactly a lot of fireball value anywhere. Maybe taking down both of these fire spitters would be nice. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. Just take down both of these spitters. That just seems like great value to me. And how should I do this, though? Alright, let's start the warden right here with some healers right behind him. And, okay, there's a Tesla over here, which is definitely a little bit annoying. Maybe I can snipe this archer tower. Yeah, really nice. And I'm gonna launch this fireball pretty soon because, yeah, I don't want to take too much time. Time could be the death of me. All right, let's get this. Let's get this archer tower, and then launch the fireball. Should be perfect. Let's just ice block the warden and invis right there, and it should go to the fire spitter. Yeah, great. All right, I can actually use one of these earthquakes to take that ricochet cannon, or to damage it at least. Yeah, really good. Let's start the super witches now. Ice golem, apprentice warden, and let's actually get the troop launcher and put the troop launcher right here. And then king, and put the queen over here to funnel. Should be pretty simple stuff. Unfortunately, that expo is locked on, so I'm just going to pop the queen's ability right now so that she doesn't die. And I'm going to use a wall breaker. Okay, that wall breaker went absolutely not where I wanted, but it's fine. We can recover this. I don't even know if I should say recover because this is going quite well. Oh, I didn't even see there's a hook tower there. Alright, well, let's try to save the king's ability then, in case the king gets hooked. Let's see what I can do. Come on, hook the king. I feel like it's gonna hook him soon, right? Yes, there we go. Let's go, guys. And let's use the jump spell right here. Amazing. And I'm gonna rage on everybody over here. And can I swag the RC? Guys. Alright, no, I'm not going to try, even though I'm pretty sure I honestly could have swagged the RC. I'm not going to try to do that in case it backfires. And my warden did die, which is not ideal. But I think we will be fine. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're going to be fine. Let's invis to keep those witches alive. And this is looking great. Yeah, I'm just going to invis to keep the witches or my RC alive whenever I need to. Let's click the RC's ability right now. Start putting these little cleanup troops around. And it's gonna be another 3-star. Super witches are kind of broken, guys. Kind of broken, just a little bit. I know this attack was not perfect at all, but I feel like I'm doing pretty well for my first time ever using these. First day ever using them. Yeah, it will be another 3-star. So yeah, lovely. And into the next raid. Okay, what is this base? So, I'm not sure if this is going to be hard or easy. Alright, that hook tower there is actually super annoying because I wanted to fireball one of these poison towers. What can I do? Let's just fireball somewhere on the other side then. Let's try to get the CC and these spitters. I think on this expo right here looks great. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Aim to fireball the expo. We'll start warden right up here. Put some healers just like that. Hopefully you guys are enjoying this, by the way. I know it is a different type of video, and I usually play Super Hogs. But yeah, honestly, I felt like this would be a great video, just because of how good this army is. Let's let the warden take this multi-inferno. And then, yeah, as soon as that goes down, I'm going to ice block him. Wonderful. Let's do this, this, and this. Beautiful. And, okay, we lost the warden, which is definitely not ideal. But we still have the healers, so... Oh, and my queen was supposed to be used for funneling. Alright, let's see what we can do. Let's see. Let's see how broken the army truly is. Can we 3-star without our Grand Warden? That is the big question. Oh, and there's Teslas in the corner. Wonderful. Alright, let's place the troop launcher. And... also use a couple Valkyries to funnel out that, and then place the king in. And we're going to use the jump spell right here. Looks great. Let's also rage on them to kind of speed up the process a little bit. And we can poison that minion prince since we already took down the CC. Let's also put a balloon in that corner to deal with the Tesla. And yeah, this is honestly not looking too bad at all. Maybe the king could get hooked. If the king gets hooked, that'll just be insane. Oh my gosh, he just got hooked. Wow. Wow, guys. Let's send the RC from the opposite end. Guys, this is crazy. This is going to be an overwhelming 3-star, and I didn't even have my warden for the entire attack. This is kind of crazy. just a little bit insane. Let's rage on the RC and throw these headhunters in. Click her ability. And this is great. I could have swagged the queen and the RC ability, but I just wanted to click them because don't want to risk it. But yeah, this is kind of crazy. I'm not going to lie. It's just a little bit insane how good this is and that nobody is using it. It's just a little bit insane. Yeah, let's get straight into the next one. Great raid here, besides losing the warden. Alright, next raid here, and now I've got a rage tower base, which I'm assuming is going to be even easier than poison tower bases. Let's just think about where I should fireball. I want to get, I think, right on top of one of these rage towers. That just seems like amazing value to me. Yeah, let's think which one. I think this one is better value because that crusher mortar is around. So let's start warden over here with some healers. And let's aim to land the fireball right smack on that rage tower. I don't want to spend too much time because time can be an issue with this army. If you take too long with the fireball, it can come back and bite you later on. I've definitely learned that. Okay, the warden's not really going towards the rage tower, which is not exactly what I wanted, but I can make it work. Definitely. Let's put a couple balloons to try to snipe that mortar. Feel like that is worth it if the mortar goes down. And okay, warden is kind of doing his thing. Maybe I should take down the CC. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do actually. Let's ice block the warden right now, and I'm going to hit the spitter. Change of plans because I just wanted to make sure I take the CC down. I forgot that that thing is like actually extremely high priority. Let's use a headhunter on that king. And let's actually also pull the warden. Okay, I meant to pull him to the other side. He's going to go over here. He's going to go this side, which is fine. Let's also place the king down. And we'll place the queen like right over here, I think. Yeah, that seems good to me. Where's the warden going? Where's the warden going? Okay. Okay. I was really worried there. I thought the warden was about to sell the raid. But it looks like we are good. Looks like everything is going well. There is a Tesla farm in this corner, which is totally fine. Not an issue at all. And gonna pop the queen's ability and honestly rage on the queen. I feel like that is going to help a lot. Let's also use this jump spell right here, I think. Seems like a pretty nice spot to me. I don't know. Maybe this is not the best value, but it seemed like it was pretty decent to me. Alright, I'm a little bit worried about that rage tower on the back end. I don't exactly know how I'm going to deal with that. Gotta invis the warden too before he dies. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to deal with the rage tower. Kinda just gotta play it by ear, I think. And just see what happens. Oh, everything kind of died. What am I going to do? Let's just start the RC right now. I don't know. I feel like waiting any longer would have been not exactly very smart. Let's rage on the RC, poison on that queen, and pop the RC's ability. This one may be a fail. I don't know exactly what I did wrong here. Maybe I should have fireballed the rage tower as I initially planned. Yeah, I think that was definitely the move, to fireball the rage tower. But, alright, now I know for next time. I guess the rage tower is higher priority than the CC. I didn't really know that though, so it's alright. We live and we learn. Not the end of the world at all. Alright, next raid. It's a double rage tower one. So yeah, this time we are going to fireball one of the rage towers because I learned my lesson last time. And yes, rage towers are definitely higher value than the CC. So, or if I could get both of them, maybe that would be kind of cool too. Like if I fireball on one of the scatter shots. No, we'll just go for a rage tower. Seems a little bit simpler to me. Let's start over here because yeah, the fire spitters are here. And fire spitters are quite annoying with this army, definitely. It looks like a relatively easy fireball. We just got to clear a couple buildings, and then, yeah, I should be able to launch it. After this Tesla goes down, yeah, after the Tesla goes down, should be perfect. Alright, I don't even need to ice block because he is stuck on the storage there. Yes, let's go. Crazy fireball. Let's go. That felt so good. I'm not going to lie, guys. That really felt so good. After he takes down this Expo, I'm going to pull him back towards the enemy queen over here. Feel like that would be a pretty smart decision. Yeah, let's pull him over here. Ice Golem, Apprentice Warden, and we can put the king down as well. And let's start the queen just like this to kind of help to set a funnel. And we can also wall break that compartment. Not looking too bad at all. Now put the troop launcher down. And honestly, guys, I'm just shocked that I've got the hang of this army from, like, literally I just did a couple friendly challenges and I already understood how easy it was and exactly how the army worked. So yeah, I'm just shocked at how easy it is. Like, I know it's powerful, but it's how easy it is the crazy part. I'll probably click the king's ability soon. Yeah, let's just click it right now and open up access to everything. And hit the queen's ability as well. And I'm going to rage on all of the witches, and I will use this jump spell just like that. Looking wonderful. Gonna put the RC from the opposite end and all these Valkyries up in front to tank. Let's also put those headhunters there. And as long as somebody deals with the town hall, which should happen, right? Yeah, then we should be good to go for the 3-star. Let's rage on the witches again, just to help them out. They kind of seem like they're struggling right now. And the base is absolutely crushed. Guys, wow. Yeah, I know I failed the one attack earlier, but besides that, every single base has gone down very, very easily. Which is it's just kind of surprising to me because I didn't know. I just didn't know that this is that powerful. We could swag that ice block. And yeah, another base bites the dust. All right. I mean, last raid of the day, and this one literally looks like the best base for a fireball ever. Just look at this value. Wow. We are definitely fireballing that thing, that compartment right there. Let's just put a balloon down to test. And good thing we tested because there's a bunch of Teslas right here. So we may have to warden walk for just a little while to, yeah, take down all of these buildings. But it should be fine, right? Let's actually rage the warden because I want to speed this up. Don't want to take too much time dealing with all of these Teslas and mortars and junk defenses. And where to fireball, either the rage tower or that multi-inferno in the middle. I believe the multi-inferno in the middle also reaches everything. I may be wrong though, so I think I'm just going to go for the rage tower because yeah, that 100% will take down everything. Yeah, let's just see. All right, we'll let him take down the ricochet cannon, and then I won't have to ice block because he'll be targeting the storage. So that seems like a pretty solid plan to me. Let's go like this, and that. Beautiful. Look at that fireball. Let's go. Yeah, that was kind of crazy, guys. Let's start the witches right now. We did take 70 seconds for that fireball, so I got to be a little bit quick with things. But I think it is definitely going to be worth it just because of the amount of value we got from that fireball is just unreal. Let's also put a few Valkyries down to help with the funnel, and I'm going to wall break the queen in just to help her put in a little bit more work. Yeah, if I put that wall breaker here too, then the queen can reach the monolith, which is pretty huge if you ask me. Oh, I forgot the troop launcher. Let's throw that thing in. Forgot these balloons also. And let's jump spell just like that. Looking great. Queen ability. Can click the king ability right now. Yeah, this is going to be completely crushed. We're going to swag the RC here. Or I'm going to try to at least. I don't know if I'm going to be able to, but yeah, I'm going to try. Actually, no, I'm not, because we're not going to be able to have enough time. Yeah, time is the only issue. To get all the way down here, I doubt we would be able to do that without an RC. But yeah, the base is going to be completely crushed. This army is strong, guys. It is strong and easy. I'm not lying to you. I'm not clickbaiting you. This army is strong and easy. So yeah, definitely give it a shot if you haven't already, because you're going to be surprised at how easy and how powerful it is. Yeah, another base completely annihilated, and this is my first day ever using this army, so I would definitely say it is powerful. And yeah, let's take a look at the scores now. So we put up a plus 309, which is not the end of the world, especially considering this is my first day using the army. I'll take a plus 309. That's not bad at all. That means I can get a plus 320 with a little bit of practice. So yeah, that'll be it for this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. I will leave the army link in the description below for you guys if you want to try it. Definitely recommend it. And yeah, subscribe if you are new here and you haven't already. Leave a like and comment too. I do appreciate it, and I will catch you tomorrow in a brand new video. Peace.